Hi everyone, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Shaye and I am the newest teacher here at the Watchung Co-op. I actually used to be a TA and then I got a lead pre-K position in East Orange, but as soon as this opportunity presented itself, I was extremely excited to come back to the co-op as I wholeheartedly believe in everything that they practice and teach and believe. So I'm extremely excited for the upcoming school year with all of you. A little bit of background on myself. I graduated from Montclair State University with my master's in education, as well as a dual certification in teaching students with disabilities and preschool through third grade. So for this upcoming school year, I have two major goals for myself as well as your children in DPK. The first one being problem solving skills, specifically social skills. I find that we as adults are so used to jumping in and fixing the problem for the children. However, my goal is to give the children solutions in the beginning of the year to common social problems that arise in the classroom and outside on the playground. And hopefully by the end of the year, most of the children and most of the issues that arise in the classroom will be solved peer-to-peer rather than having an adult intervention. My second goal for the year is expanding a child's learning through play. So this can be seen pretty much, again, anywhere, outside, inside, at home even. But a good example is maybe in the block area. If a child builds a structure, I can, or any teacher, can go up to that child and expand their learning by discussing what they built. So maybe they'll say they built a post office. That can bring up conversations of town and what's in our town and community workers and community jobs and different vocabulary that comes along with that, such as apartments, houses, rural, suburban, city, parking garage. There are just an endless amount of things you can discuss and teach a child just based off that one structure. For example, if they built a post office and there's a river in front of the post office, you can go up and say a simple statement such as, oh, how are we going to get to the post office if there's a river in front of it? And that will lead the kids to start discussing and problem solving really how to get the people from one side of the river to the next. And so that is another way of just that one structure has now hit problem solving skills as well as learning vocabulary and different things about the community. Going off of that, an obvious one in blocks is math. You can talk about measuring the structure. You can talk about width, length, math vocabulary like rulers and units of measure and counting, math facts. There are just so many different opportunities in each little thing that a child does throughout the day to expand the learning so much. So aside from that, I know that Christy posted her own co-op goals and how we as a whole are looking for this school year to go, which closely align with my goals. A little bit of business now. The daily schedule for cohort B will look like this. From 9 to 10, we'll have work time indoors. From 10 to 10:30, we'll have snack time. From 10:30 to 11, we'll have story, song, potty time. 11 to 12, outdoor play. 12 to 12:30, lunch. And then 12:30 will be dismissal for all of the students that aren't staying for the afternoon class. Next, I'd like to discuss clothing. This is a big one. We do go outside every single day, no matter the weather. So please make sure that your child is dressed that morning in appropriate weather clothing. Also, if you have any weather gear that you do pack for your child, whether it's rain gear, snow gear, or an outfit that you need them to get into, please make sure that you let an adult in the class know so that we do know that it's in there and we can also remind them and help them get into that. Please also remember to bring a full extra outfit for your child, like socks, underwear, pants, shirt, because sometimes a child will have an accident and we might not have socks or we might not have this piece or what have you. So if you do notice that your child comes home with something, please make sure to replace the clothing in the bag. And also please make sure it's appropriate for the season because we have had students in the middle of winter having to change into shorts and a t-shirt in the building. So please double check that it is appropriate for the season. And last, going off of that, please make sure that everything's labeled, especially with all of the health precautions we have to take now. Even more so important to have everything labeled so there is no mixing up of clothing. For shoes, we suggest outdoors that their outdoor shoes are closed-toed so that the mulch doesn't get in there as bad as it would. And then we do also suggest indoor shoes so that the kids can be comfortable inside, but we don't allow them to take their shoes off. So indoor shoes is a really good choice for that. And lastly, I just wanted to talk about birthdays. So although unfortunately parents aren't allowed in the co-op this year for their child's birthday, we still want to make it an amazing day for them. So we will be allowing birthday treats still. We just ask that you please send the ingredients to not only your child's teacher, but also to the rest of the cohort, so that if there are any dietary restrictions or allergies, that the parents will be aware of it and aware of what their child is consuming that day. And lastly, all summer birthdays will be celebrated in June. Aside from that, that's all I have to talk about, and I just want to say I'm extremely excited and looking forward to this upcoming school year with all of you.